Do you suffer from stress and exhaustion and feel weighed down by the endless demands of urban living? Do you feel a desperate need for a break from the monotony of the daily work grind and city chaos? And join us for a simple no-frills weekend to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate the spirit. Destination, Puerto Prinsesa, the capital of Palawan in the Philippines' southern Tagalog region. Palawan is a narrow archipelago of some 1,700 islands on the western border of the Philippines. What makes the islands so attractive and pleasant to visit are the beautiful empty beaches, unspoilt nature, and friendly locals. Palawan offers a wide variety of activities for the adventurous spirit. You can try jungle expeditions, search for gold or shipwrecks, go cave exploring, diving, or hiking. These two city slickers have explored bits and pieces of Palawan before, but this time around, we come to the island stripped of expectations and agendas. This weekend is all about going with the flow. Feeding our weary souls and indulging our healthy appetites.
Sweet pusit? What is this? This is bacon.
It's been a rough week and we've had a very long morning making our way here. We've certainly built up a good appetite for lunch. But first things first, must check in and settle down at our hotel. After a quick stop from the airport in the spur of the moment, we let our hotel transfer go to try out the main local mode of transport.
We'll just share. We're sharing a room. Okay. Go ahead and sign.
Perfect. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hello. All right, so we're gonna freshen up. Maybe unpack a little, and then we'll go head for lunch. So we're gonna rest a bit, 5 minutes, and then see you later.
See you.
We make our way to a popular restaurant called Bilao at Palayok, which we're told serves great local food at very affordable prices.
I'm so hungry. Ano yung specialty?
Yeah, what's your specialty?
Sa bilao.
Oh, ihaw-ihaw sa bilao.
Sa bilao.
Uy, bilao as in talagang
What is
malaki.
isang-
Good for 2?
45.
Good for 45.
Wow! Well, we have a big appetite.
Not a problem for us.
Big person.
We have enough.
Ooh. Summer roll, is that the fish that has the yellow
Sa black
polka dots?
Yes, ma'am. A blackfish.
Ah, yeah.
Yellow polka dots. Probably when it's cooked, you don't see the yellow polka
No,
dots.
you can't. I
Really?
remember,
When it's cooked?
yeah.
Maybe we should order that.
Oh, wow.
This is from a real Palawan beef cow.
That's a big bone.
Wow! Look at that! All for us!
Exciting.
Now that we've refueled, we're ready to paint the town red.
Is this clam?
Mussels. Mussels bawal. Wow!
Puerto Prinsesa is the second biggest city in the Philippines after Davao in terms of area. But that's debatable. Locals here claim that Puerto Prinsesa is bigger. Although the city is becoming more developed, you can still find beautiful buildings in the traditional style. The main buildings are the cathedral and the provincial capital. Plaza Cuartel is the restored ruins of an old garrison where Japanese soldiers burned 143 American prisoners of war inside a tunnel. It stands as a grim reminder of World War II atrocities. Only 10 prisoners survived to tell the story about what happened inside that tunnel. Puerto Prinsesa has earned several environmental awards for its efforts. In fact, it's known as the eco-tourism capital of the Philippines. It's also known to be one of the most peaceful places in the country. An interesting sight and something we hadn't known of before is the Puerto Prinsesa City Jail. The sign outside says Kulungan Nature and Peace Park. Kulungan is the Filipino word for jail. In this fascinating prison, inmates tend vast farms instead of idly spending time behind bars. They also make handcrafted items such as weave baskets and other souvenir items.
You look very native.
When visiting Puerto Prinsesa, we highly recommend spending some time at Kamarikutan. This little paradise, situated in the middle of a mini bamboo forest, is a stone's throw away from the airport. Here, you'll find souvenirs and artworks which are a cut above the rest of the ones that can be found in other shops around the city, so expect to pay more for the privilege. This is a wonderful place to enjoy meals, to have a drink, or simply to bask in the beautiful surroundings. The structures of Kamarikutan are a fusion of Dingots roots from Palawan and the Cordilleras in northern Luzon. The structure that houses the gallery was inspired by the indigenous people of southern Palawan's Palawan Kelambangwa, which is the village communal house or longhouse. Since its inception, Kamarikutan has evolved into an eclectic mix of art gallery, restaurant, souvenir shop, and nature commune, attracting both artists and non-artists worldwide. They are known for being vanguards of culture, specifically Palawan culture. This, apart from the art, is the core of Kamarikutan's being.
Do you like this hat?
It's cute!
Have you noticed? Here, as with the rest of the city, there's no running after time. You simply just go with the flow. We can't leave Puerto Prinsesa without seeing the Baywalk by night. Puerto Prinsesa Bay, located mid-east of the city, is easily accessible from anywhere in the city proper by tricycle. Many come here for leisurely walks at sunrise, or simply to catch a glorious view of the bay, or as a takeoff point for other destinations within the Bay Area. Puerto Prinsesa Bay is a major port of call for smaller ships and boats going to Sulu Sea and destinations such as the Cuyo Islands and Tubataha Reef, a diver's paradise. Back to the hotel to freshen up before dinner time.
So, what do you want to do tonight? What do you think we should do?
I want crabs.
Again?
Yes,
Crab.
again. We're in Palawan. There's all this fresh
Well, that's
seafood.
true. Yeah.
So we need to eat.
Okay, why don't we do this? We wanted to check out the nightlife as
Yes,
well. right?
nightlife party.
Yeah, let's go.
Tonight, we're lucky to have gotten a reservation at Kailua Restaurant, which is known to be packed every evening. Back in 1993, the talk around Puerto Prinsesa was that Kailua was the place to be, the hangout of the city's literati. At the time, there was no set menu. One went there and simply waited for the food to arrive. It was said that owner Louis Oliva went to the market every morning and prepared whatever he thought would be best for dinner. These days, Kailua's menu has grown to include a wide range of new dishes, consisting of basic Filipino dishes cooked with a twist. The day's not over yet. Now to sample Puerto Prinsesa's nightlife. Just a stone's throw away from our hotel is Butchs, the local hangout for those who want to let their hair down. Owner Butch Chase, a Filipino originally from Manila, set up a one-stop entertainment shop made up of a bar, restaurant, billiard tables, and a giant screen in the parking lot. Butchs is the perfect place for a caffeine fix or a nice chaser after a hearty meal. This happy hour joint is open from 1 p.m. hanggang sawa, as we say in the Philippines, which means until you're sick of it. Tonight, We're taking it easy and going home before we get too sick with too much alcohol. We need a good night's rest for another big day tomorrow. We're not usually up this early on a Sunday morning, but the fresh provincial air beckons. And there's still so much to do, so many places to see. This morning, we take a 15-minute tricycle ride down to the fish port at the village of Matahimik, a small fishing village near Puerto Prinsesa Bay, eager to witness the arrival of the fruits of the sea that Puerto Prinsesa is proud of. Seems we've missed the arrival of fishing boats. But there's so much more to see around here, like sunrise from a different point of view. We are determined to see those fishermen with their fresh catch of the day and ask around about where we can find them. This man tells us about the changing schedules of the fish arrivals. Well, no chance seeing the fish here. Might as well explore around before we go. No fish, but surely lots of good-looking men to be found, as this sign says.
Well, this is really off the beaten track, huh, Therese?
Yep. We're in a water village. Water village, is that what you call it?
And the name is so appropriate.
Yes. Barangay Tahimik. And as you can see, everyone's pretty quiet here.
Good morning, ho!
And of course, sample the local delicacies at the sari-sari stores.
Okay, this is breakfast. We're hungry.
We left our hotel without eating. Very smart. I want to try chips. I thought it was...
Parang cereal. It's like squid cereal.
Yeah.
How about that squid cereal for breakfast?
Good times like these certainly can't be found in guidebooks either.
But it's nice to see. I mean, we had a taste of the nightlife, but the morning is really something different.
Something different. Not so touristy, off the beaten track.
And remember,
We're still determined to see those fresh fish. Off we go to another fish port in Bangkao village. A sleepy little fishing town that's just woken up to a beautiful, bright new day. And what a day indeed as the fishermen arrive with their good catch of fish. We watch transfixed as the huge tuna are brought in, weighed and tested for quality, fins chopped off.
Sige, timbang.
Okay.
That ends our fishy adventure. Now, to explore the local treasures at the market. Now it's shopping time! Here we are at the Puerto Prinsesa Public Market. First, let's take a quick look at the fresh seafood, vegetables, fruits, and other delicious goodies around the wet market. We also have to make sure to get pasalubong, or gifts to bring back for our family and friends back in Manila. The endless choices of fish, nuts, and other goodies are a dizzying sight. Of course, one must sample the freshly cooked or baked goods. After all, we're on what's turned out to be a food trip. Get ready for an even more exciting shopping experience. We're gonna check out the local handicraft. Palawan is famous for its crafts made of indigenous materials such as bamboo, rattan, various types of wood, and palm leaves. You'll find a lot of wooden sculptures and weaved baskets, mats, and hats. This hula hoop made of rattan brought us all back to our childhood. We used to be good at this, honestly. We've worked up an appetite once again, so it's off to Rene's Saigon Restaurant, or Chaolungan as the locals call the place. We have a peek into the kitchen and get the lowdown on their famous banh mi sandwiches and braised beef noodle soup. We're even allowed to go behind the scenes of the making of the restaurant's show-stopping noodle soup.
We've been wanting to try the Vietnamese food in Puerto Prinsesa. Apparently the area is known for that.
For a lot of Vietnamese.
And this place is known for its, how do we say this?
Chao long.
Which is a noodle dish with beef, isn't it?
Rice
like a
noodle
soup.
dish with beef. And you can put any sort of seafood, vegetables.
Yes, and also they're known for their French bread. The French bread is coming, so that's
So this is mint and
bean sprout, toge.
toge, a bean sprout.
Sprouts. And actually they grow their own stuff. Yeah, go eat the
Okay.
stems. It's all healthy. But I'll
Okay,
help
yes.
you.
Wait,
I'll
let's do
blow
this
for you.
properly. Wait, let's try the soup. Ah!
After brunch, we head to Vietville to find out more about the Vietnamese community in Palawan. Vietville provides a glimpse of Vietnamese culture and the people's struggle for freedom. This area was home to the boat people, who first came here in 1979 to seek asylum, and have since brought to Puerto Prinsesa the flavor of Vietnamese cuisine. After our spicy dishes earlier, the perfect way to cool off during this hot, humid morning is by sampling Vietnamese Hollow.
And Vietville again is where all the Vietnamese refugees, where they stayed in the 1980s. Let's try this tomato jelly. I wonder if it's sweet.
We're only halfway through day 2. We've done so many things and still have lots to explore. Early mornings and so much activity compressed in 2 days take their toll. We're lulled to sleep during the drive to our next stop. The weird and wacky world of Baker's Hill. First, a little distraction from a pearl stand at the entrance.
So if you're looking for gifts to bring back home, this is actually a very unique. I've never seen this before.
It's called a love pearl. And what it is usually when people sell pearls in necklaces or in earrings or bracelets. But now they apparently sell this pearl. It's still in the oyster and it's like a canned pearl.
It's alive,
That's
so it's
right.
still gonna grow. And you don't know what's inside. It can be black, it can be pink. And it has all the symbols here. If it's black, it means wisdom. If it's pink, it's love. If it's orange, it's happiness. And sometimes they say you can even have 2 pearls inside. So take your pick and open your can of pearls today.
At this family hangout, you're sure to see many famous characters scattered around. Besides the small collection of animals, watch out for Donald Duck, Babs and Bugs Bunny, even a dwarf with his pants down beside an ethnic stone sculpture. And don't tease the animals. The signs warn against pulling the ostrich's feathers. We wouldn't dare. Taking a picture beside them is scary enough.
We've had such a long day today.
We woke up really early. I mean, we were all over the place, and I'm actually a bit hungry, but more thirsty. It'd be nice to sit down, just enjoy a nice drink.
We found a place right across our hotel that offers wine tasting. So let's go have a look.
Yep, there's different kinds of fruit wines.
Good evening. Welcome at Crystal Cafe. Yes. Here.
The white wines offered at this cafe come from Crystal Paradise Resort Spa and Winery in Nara, Palawan. Situated in a 12-hectare beachfront coconut grove nestled in a wildlife preserve cove. Light white wines are made from various fruits such as mango, banana, jackfruit, and pineapple. We have a good fill of the various whites, glass after glass after glass. Light and refreshing, and now very relaxed. A perfect way to end the evening.
We went to so many places. I mean, and we were both here before, remember?
We were here before. And
When
we
you
did
were
the
here before,
tourist-
what did you see?
We saw the underground river and Crocodile Farm. Where else did we go? On the Bay.
Yeah.
And this time around, we went to the most untouristy areas, and we really saw the real Palawan, Puerto Prinsesa community.
The local culture, local flavor. I think this was a very good learning experience. I mean, this time we were really active about what we wanted to do, where we wanted to go. We met so many people, made some new friends. I guess being here helps you appreciate home much better, and also just the country.
And to be more aware of your environment, and be more aware of your culture.
Yeah,
There's so many
exactly.
different cultures here.
We've had many discoveries, and hey, discoveries about ourselves. And discoveries about you. I made another really good friend. Hey, lots of fun.
Oh,
So we hope you've enjoyed this weekend with us in Puerto Prinsesa.
We did.
We sure did. And maybe you can come back with us next time. So see you next time.
Bye.